Nuclear startup Oklo and natural gas firm Liberty Energy today announcing a partnership to provide energy to large-scale customers. The company is setting their sights on powering data centers as AI energy demand keeps ramping up. Joining us to discuss the new alliance is Oklo CEO Jacob Dewitte and Liberty CEO Ron Gusek. It's great to have you, gentlemen. I mean, Jake, we've talked to you numerous times on this show about how you are trying to transition the world into a nuclear-powered future. How are you doing that now with the help of Liberty and a traditional gas company?
Yeah, well, it's great to be back. Thank you for having me again. I mean, that's really is a pretty exciting thing for us. You know, the partnership with Liberty goes back quite a bit. And we see a lot of opportunity in terms of, obviously, a lot of people need power, frankly, not just now, like yesterday, but they need it now. And one of the things that we see as a really important opportunity here is bringing gas in as a bridging solution to nuclear and then playing a very complementary role going forward. And with Liberty's experience set and what they already do, being able to transition that into this space to bring a near-term power solution for data center providers that then can ramp forward and bridge into new nuclear builds that we can offer. It's a huge combination, like a huge sort of offering that makes it easier for customers to get power and in a portfolio mix that they really want.
So why, Ron, why do you need Oklo to do this? Why can't you just immediately power with gas now those data centers?
Good morning. Certainly that is the case. We can make that immediate step with natural gas-fired infrastructure today. But this allows our customers on the data center side or elsewhere a path towards a more comprehensive solution, a lower carbon-intensive power generation mix, where we have nuclear as the base load capacity, we have natural gas on top of that. So provides us that speed to market opportunity, provides us that long-term path to the outlook that they would like to see, and ultimately some real flexibility in how we think about the long-term solution when we have grid availability as a piece of that puzzle as well.
Ron, is this a template for what you see going forward in the industry, these kind of partnerships?
I certainly think it is. I think there's a real benefit to having baseload nuclear capacity alongside of the flexibility of natural gas. We know that natural gas has that ability to come on and off relatively quickly, and so there's that opportunity to take advantage of, for example, maybe some low-priced grid power when there's abundant wind and solar there, and to the extent the prices on the grid maybe aren't so attractive, we fire back up the gas power alongside the nuclear. So I think that comprehensive solution looks like a very good portfolio as a path forward for many of these large industrial users that are looking for power today.
Jake, I think you've had a longer running relationship here with Liberty as an investor, but I'm curious what sort of other partnerships you have with the oil and gas industry at this point.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the cool things, right? We first got to know Liberty actually, through former CEO Chris Wright back in early 2023. And then spent a lot of time with them. They got pretty excited about what we were doing and made a strategic investment in us at the time, seeing the path ultimately for opportunities like this, where they could bring the things they can bring to bear with respect to their expertise and experience on sort of field operations and services, coupled in with this kind of longer term power play. And I think what their experience said is bringing power to sort of the oil and gas field operations really matches well with being able to be a pretty turnkey provider that integrates well with what we're doing for data center providers. And I do think there's interesting templates like this across the oil and gas space. I mean, we're very excited about having a partnership with Diamondback Energy, looking at bringing electricity, or basically helping electrify their operations down in the Permian. But there's a lot of opportunities coming forward, like beyond this, as we think about sort of, hey, we need to find creative power solutions, and it's going to look different, right? Most customers can't just look at the grid as an option. They're having to look at these sort of combined solutions that bring a nuclear, as sort of a baseload long-term solution with the right ramps that gas can bring forward. And then there's a lot of flexibility that offers customers. And when you sort of couple that in the right way, in the right sizes, it really does make I would say, a faster to market opportunity to bring power to folks who need it right now, with the long-term sort of sustainability that they have in mind that a nuclear solution offers. So Liberty's expertise here is a fantastic sort of partnership opportunity for us.